Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more Library of Ruina. I appreciate the support on the last episode, and just to go ahead and clarify some things, you guys mentioned that, yeah, I could go ahead and dispute the claim against what was made against my channel for at least the milling music, but looking into the research and everything like that, yes, it doesn't count as a copyright strike, but, you know, I don't want to... There's a thing about claims and falsely doing claims, and I did some research and everything, and I really don't mind that episode being demonetized. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. You guys get to enjoy the music. It's a-okay. I'm more worried about you guys enjoying the game than I am making ad revenue off that. If you do want to support me another way, you guys know I have the memberships. Otherwise, do not feel pressured. Like I said, I want you guys to enjoy the game as much as possible. Now, with that out of the way, we are going to be doing some abnormality fights today. We're going to be focusing on Netzach, and I think we're going to be focusing on probably Assad. We'll see where we go from there. I also was able to get Seth Thomas added to Binos 4. If you guys want to be added to any other floors, please let me know down below. I tried to make note of them as much as I can, so if I missed anything, please let me know down below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and jump into it. You guys know the drill, like and comment, etc. That does help out a lot. So let's go ahead and see what we have in Netzach's floor. We have Olga, we have Meatbag being Kim, we have Raptor being Oscar, and then we have Death Minnow. And I was wondering why Death Minnow looks so different. It's because, well, we actually have a projection on Death Minnow, but they are using Emma's page. So that is where we're at with that. All right, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's go ahead and see what we have. We have, will you enter the book of Arune? Oh, Arune. Oh, you caused so many issues in my old Lobotomy Corporation playthrough. So we have a couple different things here. Let's take a look. To the earth whence I came from, this character dies upon becoming staggered. Oh, okay, that's easy enough. Blossom Fragrance. This character attacks only deals stagger damage to librarians. If a librarian becomes staggered, they are instantly killed. Oh. Okay, and one who emerged from the earth spawn next scene. Ooh, I don't like that. Takes no damage from burn or bleed. Okay, fair enough. Same with Alruna. There's not really much going on here. You have a broken die. Ooh, actually, no, I think there is just a little bit more here. So let's go and take a look. Let's see. Blossoming Fragrance. This character deals only stagger damage. That's kill. Okay, so we've seen that. Starting from scene 2, a petal blooms behind the abnormality at the start of each scene. If 3 petals have accumulated at the start of the scene, remove all of them and use mass attack page. Tiers of petals. Upon becoming staggered, lose 40 HP and remove all petals at the start of the next scene. In addition, all librarians recover 50% of max stagger resist. Doll fashioned from earth takes no damage from bleed or burn. Okay. I think we need to take these guys out as soon as possible. We can see there's no light here, no light here. So we're just gonna go and roll the die, see what happens. So they're not doing anything though. That's the thing. But they're not really attacking, so I'm kind of confused what is going on. Let's just go ahead and focus on trying to get attacks through here. We can see that this is doing give Laurel Wreath next scene. So I mean, these are easy to stagger through. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do one of these guys, and then actually no. That's a little overkill. We'll use Freak to block this attack, and then we'll use GGG to restore the 2 light, and then we're gonna attack these guys. We're gonna get these guys out of the way because I don't want to deal with them. We'll use a daring decision. We'll just focus on one at a time, I think. Molinet is not gonna be very helpful here. We can use Flash with Sun Up, but that doesn't really do much. So honestly, we'll just go ahead and use a Molinet anyway. And then I'm gonna use Sparking Spear, sure. I think this might be a little overkill. Maybe just a little bit overkill. We have 1 light here, so we can use like extract fuel to restore some light. So I'm gonna actually put that there, and then I'll just use draw a sword on this one over here. We don't have anything on Olga, so yeah, I think that's overkill because they die on stagger. So let's roll and see what happens here. We should easily block through that, max damage you, deflect that, and then back. Yeah, hit back. Okay, we do have a full wreath on our head, so I don't know exactly what that does, but if we can get the stagger damage off, then we kill it instantly. So that is going to be staggering. Okay, good. And then hopefully we get an attack on this one. Good. So 11 damage. So we'll already do damage to that one. So what does the Floral Wreath do? Do we have a debuff on us? I don't. Oh, nope. Here it is. Laurel Wreath of Atonement. Only this character can damage Arune. Oh, okay. So we have that. So let's just go ahead and we could. Ooh, hello. All right. So now they're attacking. We have 3 attacks coming off. We do have. We could pull away with the 6. We could pull away this 6. We have Flash of Sun. Honestly, ooh, okay, 2 to 9 and 3 to 6. So we don't want to we don't want our characters to stagger here. What do we want to do? We had a Molinet somewhere, didn't we? Or I used it. Yeah, I did use it, didn't I? We could do a Sharpened Blade to boost our power. And this is one that we need to attack. And this is one we, oh, all 3 of them are attacking. Okay, that's fine. So we use Sharpened Blade to start of. Oh boy. All right, so I want to at least attack you. We're gonna focus on Al Rune right now. And then we'll use Flash the Sun up to at least take away this one. I think we could do Flash the Sun up that one. Do we have enough? Yeah, we have Repressed Flesh here, and I'm gonna use Repressed Flesh on this one, I think. Now, we didn't pull away the 6, though. No, we did. Okay, we're fine there. Al Rune is attacking with, ooh. Full Bloom, inflict 1 aroma. Ooh, that's a big attack. We could technically do a Daring Decision here, and it has the possibility of deflecting. We could try to stagger Al Rune, but honestly, Repressed Flesh might be the best option here. So we use Repressed Flesh on that. We'll pull away one of these attacks with Olga. Let me turn on these real quick. So we used Olga on this one because we do want to focus on these one at a time. And then I don't have any more here. And then if Singleton draw 3 pages, so we'll do that. We have this attack that's still attacking. We still have 2 attacks coming at you. Okay, we do have this one as well. So there's 2 attacks coming. Oh boy. What's the best option? Probably pulling this away, do that. And then we have 0, so wait up. I'm gonna attack this one. We want to try to get as many attacks off on you as possible, which we're not, unfortunately, doing. We don't have enough for Creek. Someone's gonna get attacked hard here, and I mean, that's gonna stagger and kill if we don't pull that away. Interesting. Because if we can kill you, granted, if we kill something, it gives us a bonus, I believe. I think Al Rune had that. Stagger at sea, notice petals, upon becoming staggered. Okay, so upon staggering Al Rune, so maybe we should stagger Al Rune here? Or at least attempt to? I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill you with Sharpened Blade and that. Probably not. We have 4. Yeah, there's no way for us to get this, unfortunately. When attacking on target stagger damage resistance change to fatal. Yeah, we don't want to get hit by that. I'm gonna see what happens. We're gonna let it roll. Unfortunately, I just don't think we have the means to block one like Al Rune's attack. It's a 4, so I mean that's gonna hit hard. And we have to deflect that somehow. I think, okay, let's hang on. Let's try Olga. Let's do Daring Decision here. Granted, we can't pull that away. It has to be a 6. We have Transpierce, but I don't know. I mean, it'll block 2 of them. Flash of Sun Up won't do a lot. We have Transpierce, which can do 16 to 18, which will block one of them, and then the 2 to 7 will probably block one of them, unless we can stagger with this. We can always try that, and then we can always do Mend Weapon to boost it to do even more. No, we can't do that because I don't have enough. We can do Wait Up and hit you. And then take that off. No, Reverse Flesh has hit that one. We can't do anything with that one. We have to use this one here. Pull that away. So you're still getting hit by this one, but that's not as bad as it could be. And that's a 1, so it won't hit 2. You know, let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. Let's see what happens. If we can get a... Oh, and it blocked that one, so no stagger. That's really unfortunate. Okay, so block that one. And that was the counter, I think, going off. So we almost did a stagger on Rune, which was unfortunate. Hopefully, we're probably going to have some fatal stagger resistances, which is not going to be fun. But can we get the kill here? Okay, so we can get one here. All right, good. That's a little bit better. A little bit better about that. So there's the counter, good. Another counter, good. So good, that counter die held, and we did a lot of damage there. All right, perfect. Thorns. On successful pierce attack, inflict 1 thrill to the target. Against the targets with +3 thrill, deal 2 to 7. That's good for Oscar. All characters deal 5 to 10 stagger damage to all enemies. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, let's do that. That'll be better. Because they almost get staggered there. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Alright, so everyone's fine. We recovered stagger resistance. That was very good. People disarm. I mean, Al Rune's about to get staggered here, and these guys, I mean, we could easily deal with them, I think, at this point. I'm gonna use... Deal 6 stagger damage to target, recover 6 HP. No, let's go ahead and deal with that. Let's go ahead and do one of these. Actually, no. Let's clash with the 3, because that's the highest. And then we'll clash with this one. But she's going to stagger, so we're just going to do a bunch of damage. And then we'll have Daring Decision on you, because I'm afraid... I think we can get through you easily. We just need a little bit of damage, so I'm going to go put this basic one on here. It will pull away, but I think we should get at least one of those attacks off. If not, we'll do a Sharpened Blade against you. And then we'll do a Mullen... No, we can't do Mullen A. We'll do a Flashless Sun Up against this one, just in case it doesn't die. Those attacks are going to go through either way, so it'll be fine. And then we'll use... Do we have a... No, we don't. But we'll use Flesh A. So deal 4 stagger damage, inflict 1 fragile next scene. Just in case something doesn't happen without Rune, we'll do that. So it's a 7. We need to put this attack back with Creek. A Singleton, all dice on this page gain 1 power, and then we'll just do a bunch of damage to Rune, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to stagger, so it's going to be fine. So let's let it roll. Not too worried about it. Stagger with the deflect stagger, so now we're just going to do a bunch of damage. Honestly, we might... Oh, wait a minute. No, she's not taking damage. There was a condition that we... I think all of these guys have to be dead, which luckily I think we're going to be able to do. Yeah, so there's that. And now can we get damage on Rune now? Yes, we can. So all fatal. At this point, honestly, I think we might be fine. Oh, no, we're not doing damage to certain attacks. Oh, right, the Wreath. Only people with the Wreath can do damage to Rune. So now we have to... Okay, so Emma's the one that's attacked, and we don't have a lot of... Ooh, that's unfortunate. So we need like a GGG. And we use a Puppet Blockade. Oh, that's so bad, man. Okay, I'm going to save my light here. Actually, no. If we have some light restoration, then we use it here. We don't want to use these yet. Okay. Light's fine there, light's fine there. So I'm just going to let this roll. Unfortunately, we can only do damage with you. Which is, I mean, it's fine. We're doing max damage, but not nearly as much as we should be. Laughing Powder. When hit, recover 2 to 4 stagger resist if the character isn't staggered. When hit, recover 2 to 4 stagger resist. Okay, so I guess that's good if we need to get stagger resist. So Alrune is attacking us now. So what considers us to get the Laurel Wreath? The Admiralty only takes damage from the Librarian with the Laurel Wreath. Okay, so it's only going to be you. And I'm assuming no other Librarian can do stagger damage then? Is that how that's going to work? Like, we have Daring Decision, and we say, hey, I want to clash with this attack. Get that out of my way, please. Thank you. Yeah, so there's that. Transpierce can deal 5 damage. I mean, does Transpierce work? So if I use Mend Weapon... No, we don't have enough light for that. So we use Weight Up. Just get some light back. And then we'll just draw 3 page. Oh, nope. We don't have enough for that too either. I don't think we need Persistence, but I'll put it on just in case some weird stagger thing happens. And then I guess we'll use Sharpened Blade. And then actually Sharpened Blade first. And then we'll use Mullen against that one, because that'll boost our dice. And then, because ideally I want to keep this free. Can we pull away this attack? Yes, we can. So Daring Decision this attack. So that should work. And then let's just do Fierce Onslaught. I don't think any of this is going to work, but Repressed Flesh could do a bunch of damage. We'll do that. And honestly, Forceful Gesture. No, Puppet Blockade. We'll take this back. Daring Decision. Make sure this attack goes through right here. All right, let's try that. Because I don't think any of these guys are going to do damage. Ooh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so ineffective. So not even stagger damage will work against this. That's unfortunate. Nothing we can do about it. Almost got a stagger there. Oh, wow. So I wonder how we get the Laurel Wreath on anyone, if anything. Because, like, we're doing no damage at this point. So, like, there's just a bunch of wasted attacks. I mean, granted, we have a bunch of debuffs and stuff on Alrune. So is there any way to transfer the Laurel Wreath? Because there was an attack that says gain Laurel Wreath. Give Laurel Wreath next scene. Okay, so I'm assuming it's the character, or maybe just random. Because no one has the Laurel Wreath right now. So do we just let this attack go through? Or we try to block it? I would like to get light if possible. Which we don't have anything. Let's do on Clash Wind, and then we'll do stagger damage. So we have Laurel Wreath now, which is good. Staggered. Perfect. Okay, so now that they're staggered, we can just do a bunch of damage with Oscar. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Easy enough. Mid Weapon, sure. We'll do Mid Weapon and Transpierce. And that should honestly finish off. That's a ton of damage. So let's see what happens. Yep, fatal. Wait. Oh, okay, there we go. Mid Weapon. Man, it lived by 1, but luckily we had that Mid Weapon. All right, cool. Not too bad. Let's see if we got any story for a nutsack. And yep, okay, so realization to level 5. When it says the library is woken, you have now access to abnormality pages, and the end threshold for emotion is level 5. All right, so we have some new things here. Flower petals. Shedding flower petals in a place of tears, you spoke to me. We were all part of the earth once, so I paid you not to speak of the end here and now. Single ability. Each time the librarian sustains damage greater than 10% of their max HP, all enemies take 4 to 8 stagger damage, and the librarian recovers 5 to 10. Not too bad, actually. Autumn's passing. Bearing the hope to return to dust. It shall go back to the grave with all that desire to live. Single ally, when hit, inflicts 1 aroma. Aroma at the start of the scene takes stagger damage equal to the amount of aroma and halve the stack. And then finally, Spring Genesis. Unwithering flowers violently blossom. Single ally. Each scene, a petal attaches to a random enemy. After that character with the petal takes 4 hits in a single scene, all characters take 3 to 7 stagger damage, and the librarian becomes untargetable. Whoa, that is incredible. That's actually very, very good. Because we have plenty of ways to get hits off. I like that a lot. All right. So nothing new for Netsack, that's fine. Do we want to go to Yasad? What is this one? Funeral of Dead Butterflies. We also have King of Greed. Warm-hearted woodsman. Okay, you know what? The king, like, these are like a fan favorite, so I want to go and do this one. So let me go and get this group set up, and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so we're basically running the same team here. We have Tefreth, Elira, Sin, and Null. We all have them kind of the same: Emma, Oscar, Olga, and Kim. So let's go ahead and run that. See what we got. So will you like? Whoa, I can't speak English. Jeez. Will you enter the book of the King of Greed? Yes, please. Before I embarrass myself more. All right, let's go. All right, so King of Greed, we've seen this before, so when are you going to turn into that thing that eats us? Because it definitely looks like it right there with that mouth. All right, so we got 4 passive abilities. Let's read it. Aurum Amber does not act. If HP reaches 0 before the end of the scene, awakens as a magical girl, otherwise awakens as the King of Greed. Wait, okay, hang on. Aurum Amber does not act. If HP reaches 0 before the end of the scene, awakens as a magical girl. Otherwise awakens as the King of Greed. I don't know which one I want. Which ones do we want here? Do we want it to awaken? Do we not want it to awaken? We know they're weak to blunt damage, so there's that. I don't think we're gonna get this killed, but we'll try. We'll certainly try. Molinet. Transpierce. That's not really blunt damage, but we don't really have blunt damage in the first place, so I guess Transpierce. And then we'll just do blunt damage here, and I guess we'll do Forceful Gesture. So let's just run it. I don't think we're gonna get 80 damage off, but you never know. Oh, I mean, that was a good hit on the first one. Okay, never mind, that was quite good. 26, 26. Oh, are we gonna actually get this? Okay, so there we go. So Awakens as Magical Girl. Okay. I don't know if I want this. Okay, so Speed Dice +2. Flicking Desire. If HP falls to 50% or lower, transform into the King of Greed. Next scene. HP does not go below 50% before transformation. So it will turn into King of Greed eventually. Every 3 scenes creates Brilliant Bliss and becomes untargetable. It does not act. The following scene uses a special combat page against all librarians. Narcissism. If 3 or fewer librarians manage to negate the attack of the special combat page, gain 3 strength and haste. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Momentary Bliss. If all librarians successfully negate the attack of the special combat page, the abnormality becomes staggered next scene. Ooh. You have 400 health. Holy... Okay. All right, what do we got here? We got some counters. We got reduce the power of opponent. Ooh. Hey, this is not good, is it? What's going to be best here? We do have that. We have Fletche to negate 1 attack, and honestly... negating this attack right here, but that's both 5, so we're gonna have to use it here. And I would like to use Weight Up just to get some extra life. So we're gonna go put that there because I don't want that to clash. Do we have a Sharpened Blade? No, we don't. We have Draw of the Sword and Flash of Summon, so we need to use that. So I'm gonna put those there because that's all we've got, unfortunately. Okay, what are we gonna do with this? Daring Decision. We need to use it against probably this attack. We want Fletche to hit that one. We don't know what we're doing there yet. Oh, jeez. Reek is going to be best. Oh, we don't have enough light. Okay, right. We can use Puppet Blockade, and then I'm going to use... I guess I'm going to use it here. I'm going to use Puppet Blockade here. Oh, but we can't pull that away, can we? Nope. There's no way for us to pull that away, other than right here. So, yeah, we're going to have to use Daring Decision here. And then we don't have any light. That's going to clash with that. That's going to clash with you. What is this clashing with? Because we're not going to stagger here. We can't use forceful gesture. We have to use GGG here. Yeah, we have to use another GGG. So do we just want to take this one? No, not really. Can't tell which one I'm clashing with here. It's not either one of those. And I see their lines. So the yellow one is the clash. So we're clashing with this one over here. Clash the sun up. We're going to get obliterated if we do that, but I don't really have another option, do I? Not particularly. Yeah, so I think... So 2 is our clash lines, 3 is where our other lines, and then those are... Okay. I'm going to keep the clash lines on for right now, because those are a little bit easier. So now that I know how to use those properly. Let's just roll the dice, see what happens. We should, yeah, get through that just fine. Block that. Oh, and it's the gauntlet, too. I remember a lot of you wanted the gauntlets. I think Sin really liked the gauntlets a lot. We're doing very little damage to the magical girl part of this. But we doing some max damage. That's all right. But yeah, this is not looking good so far. Okay, so what do we got? Justice. The enemy who dealt most damage to all allies is the villain. Deal 3 to 5 damage when attacking the villain. I mean, there's a single target. So, I mean, I feel like this is best, you know? After losing a clash. Ooh, no, I don't like that. If the character took damage from attacks in the previous scene, that changes character's resistance to get from that type dealt to most endured. Okay, I'm gonna go with Justice. Justice just seems kind of good. So we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna put it on Emma, I think. Emma's gonna be kind of our defender, so let's roll with that. They restored all their lights, so that's fine. So we can see the lines here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set up, and then I'm gonna skip ahead. Okay, set up. We got our clash lines here. We have Molinet clashing. We have Forceful Gesture clashing, and then we have a powered up to where the prescript points. So we actually have some extra power going towards, I believe, this middle one here. So it should be okay. Hopefully we'll be all right. Let's go ahead and check out what's going to happen here. Molinet is doing, well, it was doing fine until we got absolutely obliterated. So there's that. Wow, I am so surprised. What is going on? I mean, I know it has bonus damage, but man, we boosted our stacks too. Jeez. I'm honestly kind of shocked. Well, that did not go nearly as well as I wanted it to. Huh. I mean, we did damage, but still. Okay, so after winning a clash, use a defensive die. A random ally gains HP. After winning a clash using a defensive die, the recovers stag resist. I mean, that's good. If the die rolled max value during... that's really gambling, though, unfortunately. After losing a clash, take 2 to 4 stagger damage and gain 1 strength next scene. I'm going to go with Love. And then, after winning a clash, who has the best chances of winning clashes? Probably Emma. So I'm going to pick that. Okay. Oh, right. And it's about to... Okay, so these, it's going to do the big attack after this. Okay. So, exists for 1 scene, gives special combat pages to the librarian that defeats it. Oh. Okay. Special combat pages, you say. Let's go ahead and get... let's get you on one of these, and then we'll use Gamble. We'll do 2 on that. Finger Read is not available at the moment. I'm going to hold on to Repressed Flesh. We'll use Creek, and then we'll use... Creek, actually, Puppet Blockade to restore 1 light, just in case. Put those there. We did have our speed die broken. So, Oscar's not doing too great. We could do Prescript, but I don't think it's from time yet. We can recover some HP. I want to destroy these as much as possible, if we can. We got to be careful with Kim. Draw the sword to get some light. I think each one of these guys can destroy 1 at least. Maybe. 2 attacks there, 1 attack. I don't know if you can handle that by yourself. We could do Draw of the Sword and a Flash of Sun Up, but I don't think we're going to be able to get it. Yeah, I don't think we have enough because we have to rely on helping with this one. We're not going to destroy every single one of these, but we're going to try our best. Actually, no. Okay, you did destroy that by yourself. Excellent. And then we're going to have another one. Cool. So specialist page to you. Olga for sure will destroy this. So we're going to get all of them. I don't know if that's a good thing, but we did get all of them. Okay. So we have a special combat page. Suppose... Oh, what is happening? What is all of this? Okay, so we have Fragment of Bliss. Gained upon destroying Brilliant Bliss can only be used this scene. 15. Okay, so it's just a good blocker for whatever's about to happen. So we can use that. We can use Fragment of Bliss here. Okay, whoa. So we can use this against the mass attack at least. Oh, but you didn't get one because you didn't destroy one. Oh, no. Okay, so what do we have to have? 10 to 12? I think we can do that. Right? Stagger 10 to 12? Can we... I'm going to try doing that. We have... Oh, geez, this is just all over the place, isn't it? We do have the Bliss here, so we'll use that one. Granted, we need to use it against the attack that's going towards here, so give me that back. Fragment of Bliss goes there. Fragment of Bliss goes here. Okay, so there's the Fragment of Blisses. And then we just want to go ahead and try to defend against this. We really... Okay, so if we block all of them, then it gets staggered. So do I want... We do want to try to block the attacks here. Oh, can we? Can I block all the... Okay, yeah, we can use Repressed Flesh against one of these. Repressed Flesh, bring that one here. We have the Summation attack going here. No, okay, wait. Okay, so we have the Fragment of Bliss going there. We already have 2 Fragment of Blisses. We can Molinet this one. Try to get a stagger off, and then we can try... I'm gonna use... No, we're not gonna use it yet. We're not gonna use it yet. I'm gonna throw that there, and we're gonna have that block. I don't know what this means. Okay, I think these are the portals. So it's probably doing the attack where it goes through the portals and everything like that. Okay, so that makes sense. That's the Summation attack. We hopefully... I hope that's gonna work right. If not, we're kind of screwed. Which attack did I pull away? I pulled away Olga's? We do have a Gamble we can use, so throw Gamble on there. Molinet is what I pulled away, so let's put Molinet on here. We have that. Okay, cool. Let's roll with that, because I think that's the best we got. Yeah, all right, let's try it. 15-8, so you block it, but you don't. Which is unfortunate. You get staggered. Oh, jeez. I don't think we can get a stagger here either. I was hoping we would be able to block that, but I guess not. Granted, we're doing a bunch of damage here, which is not bad. Granted, this is only the first part of the fight. We're still not in this, really. Okay. Not doing good. But they are the villains, so that's fine. We can deal with that. You're not getting attacked again, which is good. We do have another Molinet available to us, which is the only thing we can use. On Clash win next... Oh, boy. I wish we had a sharpened blade for this. Daring Decision probably is safer here. We do have Forceful Gesture. We could possibly block this, but it's not going to us, and we have no way to move it. So we have to wonder if Molinet is going to be able to do this or not, which it maybe could, but probably not. This one's going here. We have to kind of block it. We can't pull it away. So I'm going to do... Forceful Gesture works just fine here. We can't pull this away. Oh, we can't pull this away either. We have to stagger here. Yeah, we absolutely have to stagger here if we want anything to go well. We can do another Forceful Gesture for another stagger. Because if we don't protect Kim here, Kim is going to stagger, and that's going to go first. So we have to wonder if we can stagger this or not. So 6 to 10. We can possibly Molinet this. But that's it. And with this second attack that goes off, we're going to be kind of screwed if we can't stagger here. So let's just roll it and hopefully it works fine. Nope, we didn't get it. All right, that's fine. Wow, man, it's just going through all of my attacks. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, Tefroth almost died. Are we going to be able to get a stagger here? Probably not. Max damage. Okay, not bad. If we can get everyone back next round, I'll be happy. We just don't want... Okay, Kim is getting attacked. Can we get a stagger here? Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, we can mend weapon and then... So mend weapon, we want this to happen. It's all one. Sparking Spear for sure. Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, I'm nervous. Gamble. Gamble. Oh, we have nothing. Restore 2 light. Oh, we've got to stagger somehow. Without people getting absolutely obliterated. We don't want you to get hit. But we just don't have the attacks, man. We can... That's a 1. Can I get enough through the stagger? We have... If we're fast enough so we can attack this die and stagger, we might be able to. Might be able to. We can... Do we want to use Sparking Spear or do we want to use this? If Singleton, yes. That's what we want to do. That's clashing with this. And honestly, I think I would rather have... I think I'd rather have Gamble clash with that. Granted, this guy's going here, so it's going to attack Olga, but I think we'll be okay. We just need to get the stagger here. Okay, yeah, that's going to fail. Deflect, okay, good. That goes towards the stagger. Deflect, that goes towards the stagger. Come on, guys, just a little bit more. Come on, just a little bit more. Okay, there's the stagger. Okay, perfect. But it's not going to go below 50% HP, right? Or is it? We have the stagger. Okay, so it's at 200. Every 3 scenes. No, we saw that. King of Reed. No, not what I'm looking for. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Oh, wait. Oh, now it's the King of Greed. Okay, so it's no longer... So I think we have different things. This is a different set of combat pages, and it's staggered, so we're back to normal, so we didn't get that. All right, so every 3 scenes create a Brilliant Bliss. We did see that. If Librarian fails to negate any other special combat pages, deal 15 to... Okay, yeah, so it's kind of like eating the employees like in Lobotomy Corp. Librarian successfully negates all attacks of any special combat... Okay. Simple enough. Okay, so... What are we gonna do here? We have all of our light back, which is good. We have Fletcher back. Weight up. This is actually a... Do I want to use... No, we're not gonna use that yet. We have plenty of light, so we just really need to do what we can here. We can inflict 4 stagger damage, and it doesn't really stagger. What is our best bet? Do we have... No, we only have Creek here, which is fine. We can pull this away. I think I'll use a Creek here. And honestly... We use GGG, I think, because that'll restore some back, and we'll pull this away. We want on... No, we don't want the Clash to lose here. But we can try to defend it, right? I'm going to pull that away. Granted, I should have... Okay, you know what? We're going to do this last. We're going to know that Emma's going to go last because we're going to pull all those attacks away. We're going to use Daring Decision. On Clash Win, destroy all targets' dice. Oh, boy. So we want something that can beat this. We have Sharpen Blade and Flash the Sun up, which could possibly work. Possibly. Boost it by 2. But it's not good enough. In my opinion, it's not going to be good enough. So we probably use Olga here. And then we'll need to use... Just kind of use Olga there. Let's go ahead and get Fletcher set up. Fletcher will probably... Honestly, we're probably just going to do a bunch of damage. Sparking Spear can probably block that if we really want to. So instead of use Fletcher there, we can use Sparking Spear here. And try to deflect that. Deflect that. And then we use Fletcher. We don't want to destroy all of our dice on this. And then we said we're going to use Creek here. GGG here. Because we ideally don't want this to lose. And then Olga's going to kind of take that. But no, you're taking that, which is 5 to 13. We could probably beat that, if I had to guess. And we'll inflict Fragile if we beat it. But they are going to recover HP and inflict 3 bleed. So we want to block that as much as possible. So I think Olga's going to be our best bet on this. Yeah, I think Olga's our best bet. All right, let's roll with that. Oh, boy. Okay, so we deflected that, got to deflect that. Oh, wait, you're taking a... No, you're not taking a ton of damage. We just already had you low enough. All right, so that's good. Good, we blocked that. Excellent. Deflect, good. Okay, that's fine. You kind of help defend us. Oh, and that's what I was afraid of, man. Oh, I was hoping Olga would get through that, but wasn't good enough. We are getting attacks off, though, which isn't bad. Oh, boy. Okay, so Olga had all of their speed die. Same thing here. No, not the same thing. Okay. We do have Repressed Flesh, so this is going to be good for certain attacks. We can probably Repressed Flesh this one. We'll pull that away. I'm going to save this for last. We do have Sharpened Blade and Molinet. We don't have enough light for it, though. Of course not. Why would I have enough light for that? Let's Molinet this, and then we'll draw Sword this attack, because we don't want that to happen. Daring Decision. We don't want on a Clash lose. We're Molineting this one. I'm going to use Emma for this one again, so we'll just use Olga for that. Gamble, that's fine. Transpierce. We'll probably Transpierce weight up. We don't want any transpierce weight up though. I think we're just going to attack that page, and then we'll use weight up, and then we'll use Olga. So we're using the clash on the first one, so Olga will take the other two. So we're going to press flesh here, and we'll just do puppet blockade for this one for basic. That's fine. I think I'm okay with that. All right. I'm going to end everything. Let's roll the die. Let's see how we do. Molinet, good. Max damage. Okay, good deflect. And then we do damage back. Good, good. Okay, block. Good. Went through. Oh, don't stagger. Ooh. Okay. We're halfway through. Oh, that was a bunch of damage to Emma. Okay, it's fine. We're nowhere near a stagger, though. 10. Okay, these are back. So we want everyone to destroy one of these. Everyone has to destroy one of these, and of course, I don't have enough. Okay, so how am I gonna make this work? We have to use Fierce Onslaught Gamble, so we're gonna use Olga to help with the take this one out. Forceful Gesture should be able to take one out, if I had to guess. But to be safe, we'll use GGG and to get our light back, so we'll do that. We know you'll take that one out. Molinet will definitely take out this one. And then we want Oscar to take out the last one. So we'll do Draw the Sword to restore light. And then we'll do... This one will go last, so we want Oscar to take it out. So actually, in all reality, we want Molinet to go here. 6 will attack first. So we'll draw the sword this one, and then Oscar should be able to finish this one off. Yes. Because Molinet will definitely take this one out. All right, so that's what I want to do. We'll all get the page if that's the case. So yep, you attack that one first. Get enough to... Yep, good. Oh, please tell me you're going to have to kill it. Okay, good. You Oscar at his. That's what we want. Because then they'll stagger. Okay, you got... Emma got theirs. Olga got theirs. Good. And then finally... Yep, good. Everyone got it. All right, perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Okay. So we're going to have the mass attack go off. No, we're not. Oh. Okay, so 15 to 15. Oh, no. Oh, but how was I supposed to know this? Why is both going to you? Oh, that's... Oh, come on. Is that just unlucky, man? Okay, so we're gonna... We won't be able to get this off before he dies either. I mean, you're not gonna die. Oh, that's so... And we can't pull it away. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Oh, I hate that. Okay, does it still apply, though? Equal stacks bleed on target. Single combat against page. If the librarian fails to negate any one of the special combat pages, deal 15 damage to all librarians. What am I supposed to do, man? What do I do? Especially if both are... Oh. That is a bummer. And we won't be able to deflect both of them. There's no way we can. Instantly kill the target and recover 25 HP. Wow. That's... That just feels bad. I wonder if we can... I wonder if we can do this. I wonder if we can use persistence and it not kill us. Is that wishful thinking? Does it have to be on hit? No, it's just single use on use. I'm kind of curious how that's going to work. We're going to use it, but all right. So I'm going to save these because, well, we can't use them. And we're just going to attack. We're just going to go for it, man. There's nothing we can do here. We'll do Sharpened Blade and Flash the Sun up because why not? And then we'll use Fierce Onslaught and Daring Decision, because why not? Alright, so where's our clash lines going? Where I want them to, because we can't actually move them anywhere, so that's fine. Alright, well, let's see what happens to Oscar. So he deflects it, good. And Oscar's dead, so that didn't really matter. Cool. Alright, glad that worked the way I think it did. We're gonna do some damage, Flash the Sun up, good. Man, I don't know how I feel about that. That was... I don't know if I just got really unlucky on that, but that kind of felt bad. I kind of felt really bad, especially that my persistence didn't work either. Oh, that's such... Oh, and then you died too. Because you were turning... Wow. Wow. Okay, well, I don't know if we're going to be able to get through this, but we're going to certainly try. Molinet. Molinet can pull away this attack, so we're going to do that. We don't have any other light there, so we're out of light. Okay, yeah, I think unfortunately we're just out of luck on this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to Molinet this one. We're gonna see what happens. And then gamble. And then gamble again. Because why not? Sure. Why are these going the wrong ones? Okay, hang on. Make sure you actually pick the right line. Staves, there you go. The right lines, there we go. All right, see what happens. Molinet max damage, I can't complain about that. All right, max damage back at us. Okay, flash, good, we got through that at least. Got through that at least. Okay, and we staggered and we die, probably. No, we're just staggered, okay. Huh. Well, Olga's probably gonna die. Yeah, we're out of light. We can use Draw of the Sword to get some light back. We can do Flash the Sun to pull that away. But I think we're just out of luck. Max damage. No evade. Go through there. Yep. Dead there. Wow. What really kind of messed this fight up was the fact that Oscar got double targeted by both of those fixated attacks. Everyone else had one of the things. And I can't know that they're gonna target me twice. So like to know to put 2 on Oscar, like Oscar defeat 2 of those things. Huh. Well, that was fun. All right, so I'm gonna try this again. We're gonna get to the point where I was just at, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're back at this point again. We've gotten the special fragment of blisses, and once again, someone's being targeted. So as you can see, Oscar didn't make it to this point. Oscar is dead. So I mean, I can't pull away. Like there's nothing I can do about this to pull away. So all I can do is hope that Molinet is gonna save our life here. That's all I can do. We technically have a sharpened blade, but the only thing I can hope for is Molinet is able to block these attacks. And we get lucky. That is all I can hope for in this. We have 1 fragment of bliss to actually get through it. But other than that, that's it. That's all we've got. I'm gonna try my best to do as much damage as possible. We're gonna save this fragment of bliss just in case. I mean, we have it. But otherwise, all I can do is do as much damage as humanly possible. So we're gonna try. And yeah, Molinet just didn't cut it. Like, I mean, we just got obliterated. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I feel like because you can't know where a fragment of bliss is gonna go. Like that's I mean, our stagger resistance is ineffective as well. I mean, can we do this? Probably not. I'll be honest, probably not. We're probably kind of out of luck in this. We can do Forceful Gesture to try to get through this and make sure that, you know, we don't get absolutely obliterated. And like I can do Public Blockade to block one of these maybe, but even then, that's not gonna do much. But we can try to take some heat off Olga as much as possible. We can try to use this right here and do that and gamble to do damage. That's all I got, man. Yeah, that's all I got. Max damage though, hey, there's that. What I'm noticing though is that we're barely doing any stagger whatsoever. I mean, 16, 15, like we're actually getting, oh, well, never mind. All right, I was about to say, we're actually getting through the attacks, but yeah, it's just not much like, and then yeah, Olga's staggered this turn. Emma's getting absolutely obliterated with no light. Yeah, unfortunately, I think this is another retry. I don't know if it's such I'm just getting unlucky, but man, this fight is a real struggle for us right now. I mean, we did get through it. We did get those attacks. Emma's gonna get staggered and wow, Emma's holding on strong, but Emma's done. Can Olga do anything here? Probably not, no. I mean, we have light, but I mean, probably not, no. We're pretty much kind of, yeah. But hey, we're gonna try it. You never know if you do, until you don't try. Like, who knows? We may get it stagger and resist, or stagger and yeah, I don't know. Maybe. No, it's not happening. All right, well, that was a good run. We're gonna try again. Maybe Oscar will get through, but yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't know if I'm getting just really unlucky with the attacks on the King Arena. Maybe it always attacks someone twice. Maybe I just have to accept. Maybe it's the person in the back, because like both times it's been the person in the back. I don't know. Maybe there's like a hidden mechanic behind that. Maybe I can try that next time. So I'm gonna get back to that point and bring you guys back. Okay, so I finally made it to this point, and you guys are probably rolling your eyes like, man, Stapes, you're not reading. Yeah, and it says right here, the following scene uses 2 special combat pages against a single target. Okay, yep, that's on me. I shouldn't get mad at the game for me not reading. I misunderstood. But the thing is, you still can't determine who's gonna get hit by both of them. So that's what I'm struggling with at the moment, is how do we tell who is it gonna target? It's not the lowest, because our lowest is 13 over here. So I'm not entirely sure how we can tell. Maybe this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I wish I could go back and look. This thing is here before. Okay. Yeah, this thing shows who's gonna get hit by it, I bet. I don't think I'm gonna win this, but I'm gonna test that theory the next time we come around. So I'm gonna try to get through this as much as I can, but I doubt it's gonna happen. So I'm gonna see what happens. Okay, to my shock and awe, we actually staggered the King of Greed. I don't know how, but we might get through this without having to do the mechanic. And we're gonna have to review my awful RPG skills here in a second. Okay, so we somehow did it. All right, so first off, have a guest and a librarian perish at the same time. I think Emma died because of bleed. So let's go ahead and discuss that real quick because I'm pretty sure I'm just not paying attention to the game enough. I'm pretty sure that portal appeared before. Oh, sorry, Roland. I didn't mean to interrupt you. All right, hang on. Let's let this play through. All right, so I'm pretty sure that portal appeared behind the librarian that was going to get attacked when I was attacking the crystals. So the game did indicate to me when it happened. So if you guys are typing in the comment section and you already posted your comment, I probably already realized how the game mechanic works after the fact that I beat it and did it the hard way. So that's on me. But hey, hopefully make great content. Anyway, all right, that's enough. Let's go ahead and see what Roland says to Tefreth. Here's your books, fresh out of the oven.
사람의 마음이 증폭함에 따라 힘을 얻고 몸이 변한다.
So as one mind's amplified, they undergo changes such as gaining new powers or transforming. And that's the distortion phenomenon. All right, so we did kind of learn about that a little bit. It's almost identical to how abnormalities were made back in Lobotomy Corp. The distortion is the abnormalities.
과정은 비슷하지만 본질에서 달라.
They have fundamentally different roots.
환상체는 매개체가 된 사람이 스스로 발현한 게 아니었으니까.
Abnormalities were manifested out of the person's own will, most importantly.
누군가의 의지로 마음을 끄집어낸 게 환상체라면 뒤틀림은 자신의 의지로 발현한 거야.
Okay, so yeah, abnormalities were created by someone else forcibly drawing out one's ego from the deep well of their mind. So that's the well, is the well of the mind. The distortion occurs of one's own volition.
사람들 마음속에
The monsters lie within everyone's hearts.
나중 가면 개나 소나 뒤틀려서 난장판이 나겠군.
Yeah, that would not be good. That would be very bad. A strong motivation is needed. Okay. Look at Philip the Dawn Officers became crying children. Like an intense heightening of his emotions for him to turn. There seems to be some kind of condition to it. And what we did was the greatest variable that affected it. A variable? The light that Angel stole for herself. Okay, so that is kind of Angela's fault. Yeah. So. Stopped halfway and that's the problem. Now that's why distortions are happening. Yeah. Looks like we ended up making things worse. I mean, we is a strong use there. Not really you guys per se. Anyway, revert it. Oh, and is the light the books? Once again, for 7 days using the light we've gathered. I don't think Angela's going to sit and watch. Just to wait till all the light has been retrieved. Yep, so the lights are the base of the books. The people, the light that landed in people, I'm assuming. And that's why they're getting the invitations. People who had light spread to them are getting invitations, I'm assuming. Yeah, you were one of the Sephiroth that accepted Angela's plea for one more time. Why though? You sabotaged your plan, so why be nice? I was upset, but I wanted to believe that we need to give Angela a chance. Have the patience of a saint. I'm still mad at her, and I still want to snap at her even now. But Enoch. That's what Enoch would have done, I'm sure. But yeah, so she's doing it because that's what Enoch would have done. Okay. He would have told me to trust her just a little more. Impressive, you're much stronger than me. I wouldn't have dreamed making that choice if I were you. I can't think in such long terms. I'm sure you earn that insight when you meet someone who means as much to you. So let's hang on to Lynn. Someone who means a lot to me, huh?
응원 고마워 꼬맹이.
Thanks for the kind words, kid. And she's getting mad that you called her a kid.
어린애
Yep, there we go.
말라고.
I am not a kid. All right, floor of natural sciences, realization level up to 4. Excellent. All right, so we have impertinence, road to happiness, and greed. First off is impertinence. The first seed of desire originated from the pure yearning for happiness. The tiny seed grew larger and larger, hungering for more. Over time, the seed hardened and turned into a shiny gem. If the first die of a combat page wins a clash, destroy all remaining dice the opponent has at 25% chance. That seems like it could be incredibly good. That seems incredibly good. All right. Road to happiness. Happiness became obsession. Obsession became greed, and the greed forever solidified to become golden amber. The happiness in the beginning, still holding a smile, dwells inside. Gain 1 endurance for each clash, 1 in a scene. So a bunch of clashing here. And then finally, greed. And kind of see the head coming off the actual monster itself. The magical girl who was no longer a magical girl ate many things: authority, money, fame, and many other forms of pleasure. She ended up eating away anything in her sight. Now only visceral greed remains. In a clash, if the winner's dice roll is greater than the loser's by 4 or higher, the loser takes 3 to 7 bonus damage, and the winner recovers 2 to 5 HP. Be good. Alrighty, well guys, unfortunately because of how long it took me to beat King of Greed, which, you know, is by my own fault, that is where I'm gonna have to call this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait to see the comment section and how, you know, Stapes, you're not paying attention to the game. So, yeah, go easy on me, please. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know down below. Otherwise, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you, as always, for spending some of your time here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.